Okay, I'd like to welcome everyone who is here today into this conversation. My name is Adeolu Akiyemi, and I'm excited to be using this new platform to share of an exciting opportunity. Like I said, today I want us to be very gisty, meaning I don't want to be the only one talking today. I like us to discuss. Okay, we have the next 35 minutes for this meeting, and I want us to talk about things that are real, that are practical, and what this community is doing to make things better for everyone, the challenges we're facing as well, and then thoughts that you have you can share. There's a chat box where you can basically say I want to speak and we'll allow you to speak, or you
Okay.
can ask a question and we'll take your question.
You should
Uh,
turn on speaker now.
if you want to speak, that's not your speaker actually, that's yours, that's your mic. So we're
So,
hearing you. I've muted you. So if you want to speak, you just raise your hand and then we'll permit you to speak and then you can speak. Okay. Today, we'd like to talk about diversify and prosper. What does it mean to diversify and prosper? This is not a new principle. This is a principle that I knew and learned over 17 years ago. And when I said 17 years ago, I meant this principle stood out loud for me as one of the things to do in order to survive and prosper. And back in those days, I used to have a formula that I shared with people, or I had a formula I shared with people. And that formula was diversify means not in one country, not in one industry, and not in one bank account. Okay. The principle for me for diversification was when you are investing, you want to ensure you are not investing in just one country. You want to ensure that you're not limited to one industry, and you want to ensure that you're not limited to just one bank account. It means you are keeping your resources in such a way that you have presence in a variety of spaces. Okay, you are doing things in such a way that you have investments in various things. And I think is one of the things that has been very, very useful for me as an entrepreneur, knowing early that diversifying and spreading your risks, truly diversifying, will help you hedge your bets and keep you sustainable and floating even when people are struggling. So diversification we used to understand in the days is buying stocks from different companies. But the whole stock market in its entirety is just one space as well. So one of the things I had picked up and learned is that when you want to diversify, you don't only diversify in the stocks you pick, okay, you diversify in the kinds of investment vehicles you use, you diversify in the countries in which you are doing them, you diversify in the accounts you are using to keep your reserves, meaning that you are hedging your bets and hedging your risks. You don't only hold naira, you also hold dollars, you also hold pounds. You don't only play in your normal industry, you also try and participate in other industries. What are you doing? You are diversifying. And what does diversifying do? It reduces your risk, particularly if there is no direct correlation between the industries. There are some spaces that are correlated. Okay. So your diversification of your portfolio, you are watching out for those spaces and are ensuring that where they are correlated, then you need to diversify from where they correlate. Okay. But if you want to really prosper, you need to begin to learn how to diversify. Okay. And we live in a climate, we have a financial situation today where the people who will thrive in these times, in this time of economic change, of rapid change, are the people who have learned to achieve stability by diversifying their income streams. Okay. So, for example, if you have really, really been denominated in Naira, you begin to have a fallback. It begins to hit you hard because now your Naira may not achieve as much as it was achieving before. If you have been strictly in Naira and you don't have anything with dollars and you still need to pay for some fees in some of those countries or things there, you may indeed realize, okay, that's probably not the best thing that you also have done. So it's the people that are diversified that begins to get the benefits of what's going on today. And I want to say to you, diversification doesn't start with whole scale diversification. It starts small by small. It starts little by little. Okay. And as it starts and you get a grasp of how to do it and master how to do it, you can become somebody who is able to advise others and you can be somebody who's able to capitalize on it for yourself. Okay. I always tell people when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. meaning we are not really qualified for knowledge until we have taken our own internal journeys and we have come to that place where we are ready. And as I'm speaking to you today, you may hear the same thing over and over again and hear it tomorrow and hear it again. The truth is, the day you begin to wake up to learn is the day that the student in you is ready. And that's why teachers go through the motions of speaking about the same thing over and over again, because they know that everybody's listening. Okay, everybody's hearing, few people are listening. Everybody's listening, true people are really taking the action that will lead to change. Okay, so diversification is essential, it's crucial. Okay, these are times and seasons where we must begin to learn how to diversify. Somebody who is listening to me and hearing me, please mention somebody's name in the group and tell them diversify. Okay, write somebody's name in the group and tell them diversify. Okay, one of the things we are doing today by moving from Zoom to Google Meet is we are diversifying. Okay, we're not putting all our eggs in just one basket. We're trying a number of options out. We're trying to see a number of things. So please mention somebody's name and tell them diversify. Okay, tell them diversify. Okay, so if you want to be stable financially, you need to have multiple streams of income. I remember back in the days, I was very excited at the concept of multiple streams of income. Okay, thank you very much, MI. MI is calling out Ignatius and saying, Mr. Ignatius, diversify. Okay, I'd like to call a few people out today and tell them diversify. Riscope, diversify. Ikelomo, diversify. Wasiat Elias, diversify. Tino Laburua, diversify. Dr. Fumi, I know, diversify. Bamaji Wagon, diversify. Mrs. Bumai, diversify. Okay, awesome. So I can see that charge is going on. People are encouraging each other to diversify. I think it's important that we begin to diversify. Very, very important that we diversify. Okay, so I think we have the opportunity to diversify. And what exactly are we diversifying? Okay, we need to ask ourselves, what are the sources of income that exist? And these conversations, like I said, you need to keep on hearing them until the student in you is ready. I'll just simplify this further and say there are two income stream types. There's active income, typically what you get from a job or your main business, and there's passive income, earnings generated with minimal ongoing efforts. The income you earn residually based on work you have done in the past. If I ask you in this class today, which income are you earning today? Okay, are you earning active income or are you earning passive income? Share this over and over again, that the best place we want to be is a place where our passive income exceeds our living expense. That what we earn without effort, what we earn without doing anything, because we have already created the assets, our passive income, when they exceed our living expense, is when we are called financially free. And I know that everybody in this group desires to be free, but the journey to freedom starts from earning active income and spending it wisely. Okay, you will not get to passive income because you attended a seminar. You will not enter into passive income because you started a new business. You will not enjoy passive income because fortune just turned your way. You will enjoy passive income because you first of all earned active income and you add financial intelligence to be able to appropriate and utilize the things you have and channel them in the direction that helps you to produce passive income. So whether you like active income or not is our starting place. Okay, active income is where it all starts. So I don't only want to diversify my passive income, I want to diversify my active income. The sources from which I earn on a regular basis, I need to diversify them so that if any brook dries, I can have another brook open. If any well dries, I can have another well. I'm sure many of us are familiar with the story of Isaac, who kept on digging wells. The well was closed, he dug another well. The well was closed, he dug another well. The well was closed, he dug another well. Many of us will give up because what we are doing is not working. Many of us will give up completely and say, you know what, let me just go and do something else. But guess what? These people kept on redigging wells that have been dug before and closed because therein lies opportunity. And in case you don't understand this, Welcome to the oil and gas industry here in Africa, around the world. In Nigeria, for example, there are oil wells that have been blocked that people are buying again and redigging. Why? Because 20 years ago, the technology that existed could not dig beyond some particular depths. 20 years ago, technology that existed could not determine what was inside the wells from a far distance. Today, the capacity exists, and then people are digging those wells. So if you are here today, I'd like to say to you that there's active income and there's passive income, and the starting point is where? Please, somebody help me type in that chat there. Where is everybody's starting point? Where do we start from and where do we end? Where do we start from? Which kind of income should we all start with and where do we end? And what do we want to diversify? Which one do we diversify first and which one do we diversify last? Thank you very much, Felicia Olubusola. He says active income is where we start. Okay, active income is where we start. Passive income is where we end. So, like Mr. Jibamajiwagon says, active income first, okay, and then passive income last. And what do we do to diversify? We start by diversifying our active income, and then we ultimately end up having our passive income also diversified. Okay, where we end is passive income, and we look forward to diversifying it as well. Brilliant class. I'm happy with the way you're following. You're following well. Now, how exactly does this work? And what's the formula? The formula is I must earn income. If you're here today and you're not earning income, you need to earn income. And there are different kinds of income. There are 4 categories of things that are called income. There's salary, there's business, there are deals, there are gifts. I'm sure there are more classifications. But under active income, it can be a salary, it can be profit from your business, it can be margins from deals, or it can be gifts. And we enjoy both, isn't it? We enjoy both. Okay, we continue to have access to, we enjoy all. You can have salary, you can have a business, you can have deals that you're doing, and you can have, for where you get commissions, and you can have gifts that you receive as well. But guess what? I first of all need to diversify my active income, and then ultimately I want my passive income to be diversified as well. But the first starting point is I ensure that my active income exceeds my expense. If you see the formula on the screen, I minus E equals C. I will keep saying it until the student is ready. When the student is ready, the teacher appears. So I minus E equals C. It means income minus expense equals cash flow. Whether you like it or not, you will spend. Expense is what we all have in common. Our expense can go out of our control if we lack intelligence. The value of intelligence affects income, affects expense, and affects cash flow. What does intelligence do to income? Intelligence allows your income to grow and increase, to multiply. What does intelligence do to expense? Intelligence allows you to manage your expense, make sure it's predictable, to budget your expenses, and ensure you limit your movement into unbudgeted expenses. What does intelligence have to do with cash flow? Intelligence instructs you on where to put your cash flow. If you don't have financial and business intelligence, you will not increase your income, you will mismanage your expense, and your cash flow will be invested in the wrong places. Ladies and gentlemen, it is not optional. You need to learn to become financially intelligent. Okay. And I say there's something I call MMM, and not the one you know. It's called make, manage, multiply. Make, manage, multiply is what you want to do with your income. Okay. Make, manage, multiply is what you want to do with your cash flow. Okay. And your expense, you want to ensure that you make, okay, that you manage. So if I want to spread it around, I'll say you make income, manage your expense, and multiply your cash flow. Okay. That's the simple formula. So that formula goes literally like this, and then goes like this as well. Okay. So you make, you manage, you multiply. You make your income, so you make money. You manage your income as well, and then you multiply your income. You want to do those 3 to your income. To your cash flow, you want to make, you want to manage, and you want to multiply. And then across board, you want to make income, expense, and multiply your cash flow. Okay. You want to make income, manage your expense, and multiply your cash flow. Very, very important. Now, if you do this, in order to ensure that your income exceeds your living expense, what do you want to do? You want to diversify. Make sure that you are earning from different sources. So today, before I kick in into sharing the opportunities available on the backdrop of the Green Mondays, the Green Mondays deals, I would like to ask a very simple question. Okay, are you earning from diverse streams today? Now, there are streams that can distract you from other streams, and there are streams that contribute to the other streams. But are you diversifying your income today? Do you earn from businesses? Do you earn commissions? Do you earn from from salary? Do you earn gifts? Even within your Green Mondays opportunity, are you earning from different places? Are you earning from retail? Are you earning from building a team? Are you earning from being a stockist? Are you earning from being a trade partner? Are you enjoying multiple sources of income? Are you having this as your reality? Okay, I can see Mrs. Ogulis is saying yes, please, and I hope it's yes, please for all of us as well. Now, in case that's not the reality you are living in today, this is something that I want us to talk about and something I want us to begin to implement and do. This is something I want us to begin to look at very critically. Okay, it's something I want us to begin to examine. So let's look at this together and say, these are opportunities. How can I leverage on this? And I'll share them with you very quickly. So the first opportunity I'd like to share today, which I've shared a number of times, but we have not managed to upload yet, which we will upload today. So I want to congratulate you. You are in the class that we finally get to upload and do business about. The first one I would like to talk about is what we call the A2W Estate Cashew Land. Okay, and this is an opportunity for you to turn landed property into an asset to make you free. Okay, you want to turn your landed property into an asset that can make you free. Here we have cashew land. Now, this cashew land is an introduction into a journey. It's not the end, it's the beginning of an exciting journey. And I'm going to share with you what that journey entails and what you can look forward to having in this exciting journey. Now, first of all, what exactly who is A2W Estate? A2W Estate is a company that has been on ground now for over 11 years. In over 11 years, A2W Estate has built a portfolio for land sales in the multiples of hundreds of millions, in the property development and sales space, multiples of hundreds of millions, and in facility management, with facility owner management in hundreds of millions as well. A2W Estate portfolio covers land in Ibejuleki region, land in Abeokuta, land around the Kobakwe vicinity in Abeokuta. We have land within Lagos. We have properties we have developed within Lagos and sold. We have properties that we have done stuff with outside Nigeria as well. And we manage facilities for people that have facilities that need oversight for their electricals, their plumbing, their general fixtures to manage those estates. And of course, we're expanding, interestingly, into an agricultural space. And this is not the agricultural space that requires much dedication of time or energy. This is crops that have international value, that take time to grow and yield for 20, 30, 40, 50 years. So the investment that needs to happen in this space happens once, the payments and the purchase happens once, and you can generate value from here for over 20 to 30 years. How exactly does this work? We have what we call acre land for cashew. In land somewhere in Alabata, where we have sold in the past, we're giving people that have bought in the past an option to upgrade their land into what we call cashew land. And for people who are buying anew, you can get to buy 1 acre of land, which is 6 plots, for 900,000 naira. This plot this acre that you're buying for 900,000 naira, which means about 150,000 naira per plot in the acre category lump sum payment, gives you access not only to land but to cashew sticks, cashew already planted. Now, this cashew, you will need to pay 30,000 naira per year to maintain, which you can pay ahead. You pay for this maintenance, and from the 5th year, this land begins to yield cashew for you. Estimates based on the yield of this particular kind of cashew is estimated to be about 900 kg, 912 kg of cashew nuts per year. This is apart from the cashew apples, which also have application for winery, for juice making. But on this, you can get to make 912 kg of cashew nuts, which can be of valuable commercial value. Now, what exactly is the commercial value you can expect to get from this? We'll talk about that in the assumptions. But guess what? If you have the opportunity to upgrade, there's an opportunity for those who want to upgrade as well. You have the land, we're giving them an opportunity to upgrade for about 300,000. And then for those who want to do just a plot, you don't have the money for an acre, the plot will go for 200,000 naira. This is not just land alone, this is land plus cashew on the land. You pay 5,000 naira for maintenance per year for 5 years, and by the 5th year, you begin to have 152 kg of cashew nuts based on the expected yield of this particular land. Okay, and guess what? If this is what you are dealing, okay, here are the assumptions. A tree will yield between 15 kg and 20 kg per year, all things being equal. We expect that this begins to fruit a bit by the 3rd year. We expect it begins to enter into good production by the 5th year. We expect that cashew fruits for 50 years will produce optimally from year 10 to year 20 and begins to decline gradually from there. Today, cashew nut price is about between 400 and 650 naira per kg in Nigeria. International markets, it commands $1 to $5. If you get good deals for exports, and essentially the estate company shares 15% of the sales revenue for managing and selling. Every other money from this is yours ongoing as long as your cashew continues to produce. Now you're buying land with cashew already on it, so it's land that's already farmed and set in motion to be able to produce value for years to come. Okay, now if you are interested in this, it's very simple. There's a link, https :/bit.ly/cashew land. If you want to upgrade, is a different link. The account to pay to is here. You fill the form, you notify the department, you identify who referred you, and that opportunity is yours for the taking. Okay, this is an opportunity we believe a lot of people should enjoy. If you are here today and you would like me to share with you the PDF file on cashew land, please just tell me share on the comment box so that I can be shared with you after this meeting is done. The beautiful thing with this meeting is everybody that attended this meeting, their names will be seen and we can share with all the attendees, because we don't want to share this thing. We don't want to share this with people who have not listened to the presentation, who just have the slides. They're not going to be able to do much with them. So if you'd like to share in this, there's an opportunity for those who take advantage of this and who share with others. I will share that opportunity with you shortly. Okay, this deal is available. If you are dealing on this, sorry, let me give you this very quickly. If you are dealing on this, for everybody who refers somebody else to buy cashew land, you earn 10% referral bonus, okay, on all cashew land, either acre or plot. And anybody who buys through you automatically gets a bronze sign up and 3 packs in Helping Lives, so that they have joined the Green Monday business as well, whether they do acre or they do plot. This is available on both sides. Okay, if you find that exciting, okay, you can put an exciting comment there in the chat box. This cashew land is for all. Now, the truth is, we cannot sell this without limit. There's a maximum number of cashew acre land or plot land we can sell. We intend to finish the one we currently have. We currently have access to about 500 acres where we currently are. We want to finish this and then move on to create new spaces elsewhere. But as you must be able to tell, by the time we do about 1,000, 2,000 acres of this, we probably move on to something else and let people who have done cashew land reap the benefits of their cashew land. Okay, you do not need to go to the land, you don't need to go and farm it, you don't need to go and clear it. We do this for you. You pay management fee already. You get your value every, from the 5th year going forward. We think it's an exciting deal. This is something we're doing directly as a company ourselves. We invite you to participate with us in doing this. I can see share, and clap. I'm sure this is something that we're looking forward to be a part of. The other deal that we have in the house is the one we call the Sidex Green Mondays bicycle plan. Now, this deal, as you must have been able to tell, is a very tough deal to come by. I've been having conversations with the logistics company that is giving us an opportunity to supply them bikes so that they can do their logistics business. The return that they're giving us for these bikes is a lot for them. Okay, so what's going to happen with this is we are going to be doing this about 20 bikes per time. The first order for this allows 20 bikes to be owned by VIP Platinum, by VIP distributors. Now, this company is doing logistics. They do bikes instead of cars or bicycles or motorcycles. And they're serving a student community currently, and they plan to expand. This is something I'm involved in directly as well. So I'm helping them also navigate where they can expand to, what they can do. I'm supporting in advisory capacities for this business as well. Now, the deal here is that for every bike you have, which costs about 50,000 naira, you get to earn 5,000 naira as your share of their profits on a monthly basis. Now, this payment will be done on we'll try and see if it can be done on a monthly basis or on a quarterly basis so that it's sizable. But in the course of a year, you'll have earned 120% of the value of your bicycle. This deal is going to go on for 3 to 5 years. Now, the maintenance cost for the bikes, putting the bike in order, putting the bike in good shape, the company will take responsibility for. There's a lot of costs for maintenance, but we'll run this for 1 year, see how it goes. We'll have a solid plan. By the time we're executing for the first set of people who have been locked in at a higher deal, the company will become more practical in what kind of deal can they offer. But what we have done is the first right of refusal for every future deal for supplying bikes will go first and foremost to VIPs in Green Mondays before it goes anywhere else. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to put a form out for people who are interested in this to indicate their interest and how many bikes they want. Okay, we will likely cap the maximum number of bikes you can have, each person can have, to say like 4, so that it can get to people's turn on time. When people enlist, that list will be looked at and screened, and we're going to analyze VIPs in their order. So the order in which you order is important. We're also going to look at which VIP is active, which VIP is a star stockist, that will probably rank highest VIPs, which VIP is a stockist, will also rank highly, which VIP is active alone, will rank next, and then we'll look at the numbers of people that are requested, and then we'll tell them you can go ahead and pay for your bikes. You get your bikes, and then we lodge the bikes with the company, and then you begin to earn your return. This is exclusively for VIPs. The beautiful thing with this as well is that people that get to do this, those VIPs will be earning 10% of their value on a monthly basis per bike that they own. Okay, so this is a beautiful deal. Okay, if you are in the house and you are a VIP, this is for you. If you are in the house and you're not a VIP, okay, this is for you as well. Somebody's asking a question: is the plot land available for new members as well? Yes, it is. Okay. Please, can you hear me? Somebody says I can't hear anymore. If you can't hear anymore, log in and log out. But if you can hear me, say I hear.
We can hear you.
Okay, awesome. Thank you very much. So those are the deals that are on the board. And I'd like to say something very, very important. And maybe, sometimes we have tremendous value, but we don't value the value that we have. I'd like to say to you that there are more things coming. And this is not a joke. More things are coming. Okay. When the student is ready, the teacher appears. We will not be doing spurious things. We'll be doing real things. Things that are physical, that we can see, that are money backed. Cashew, you can go there and see it. Okay. Bikes, you can go there and see it. We're going to have some real estate transactions that you can go and see. We're going to have many more deals in the future. More are coming on this platform. We are regaining back our posture as a company that provides various avenues to wealth to get set for exciting times. I don't know if you're excited. I am super excited. Okay. So to increase our primary income, we can develop new skills, we can do more with time, we can turn our hobbies into income, we can find and leverage opportunities, we can represent the brand. We are doing all of this, and more opportunities are coming. Okay. I like to pause there and just share a little excitement. If you are excited, okay, I can see so excited. Ladies and gentlemen, do not lose heart, do not lose steam, do not lose vigor. We are in exciting times. Okay. We are in super, super exciting times. So let's enjoy the excitement of the season that we are in. Let's maximize this opportunity. And let me tell you something, where the highest income potential still exists in this business is via driving the Grey Mondays business. Okay? It's what we're doing as a community. It's something you can do with your phone. You don't need any extra equipment or gadgets. You can work with a little budget. Our reason for being is that we are creating wellness and wealth experts. We're making a movement out of this. The impact we're having on lives is tremendous. When you hear the testimonies of Reader, feel proud of yourself because there is no Reader without you. The reason why it's reaching these people, the reason why it's getting that far is because you and I are promoting it. You and I are involved in ensuring that this product is having its position in the market. Yes, we have done our own work to ensure it's NAFDAC approved. We've done our own work to make sure that it's FDA approved. We've done the product to ensure that the product is well researched with ingredients that make sense over 1,000 years. We have ensured that it's ISO, standard quality developed. We are doing also things to ensure that this has good value and this goes on well. Ladies and gentlemen, you and I need to be very proud of the work we are doing in ensuring that this product gets to people's hands because there has been no product. Somebody said to me recently, he said, we've heard that products are working. I have not seen anything like this. And this is somebody who is going to the field, going to Benue, going to Kogi, going to some of those places and seeing real life people who have been immobilized for 4 years walking. When I got to the last meeting I went for in Abuja, I was dumbfounded. Somebody came for the meeting who had stroke for 4 years. He walked into the meeting. He wasn't walking perfectly or jumping briskly, but he said, if there's a meeting happening in Abuja, I want to be there. I like them to see me because this happened to me. Ladies and gentlemen, for every baby that is born, for every testimony that is shared, you and I are a part of something bigger than money. Okay? Because there's no quantity, there's no value you want to place on these values. High blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis, lifestyle, immunity building, staying fresh, first aid. This is a product that needs to go across the world. This is a product that carries the Nigerian spirit of excellence and goes to every place around the world and delivers. Okay, Reader is sold currently in over 17 countries, and I'm sure we'll have a meeting shortly where we'll populate the other states and cities we haven't been paying attention to. And guess what? Even though some of those people are there skeletally, the time to go big globally is now, because in our attempt to diversify, different currencies must be coming in as well. So this business is something that you can refer people from around the world and you can access. I want to let you know ahead that we're in times where our economy is going through some kind of turmoil. The value of naira to dollar, you can see how it's spiraling. The price of fuel, you can see how high it's gone. We have managed to maintain the price of the products all this time. I'd like to announce to you ahead, okay, that there are some things that will be coming to the future. And one of the things that we will be doing in the days not far from here is finding a way to dollarize the value of Reader, to dollarize the value so that we can have a dollar price for the US, we can have a pound price for the UK, we can have a Canadian price for Canada, and we can ensure that this is done in such a way that different streams of income can get to the hands of the company and to the hands of the distributors as well, because in the prosperity of the distributors lies the prosperity of the company, and the prosperity of the company lies the prosperity of the distributors as well. If this is something that is exciting for you and amazing, please feel free to express. Someone is asking, kindly share the plot of land will work for new customers, and will they get signed up as bronze? Yes, they get signed up as bronze as well. Someone says an old classmate saw last 51 years ago, ordered a solution pack today for male wellness. Just see my status on WhatsApp. Awesome, Mrs. Ogole, that's amazing. Okay, this is exciting. These are amazing times. Amazing, amazing, and amazing. Okay, as we gradually bring this conversation to a close, please know the referral opportunities available on this platform are humongous. Helping Lives can give you 6 million naira every now and then. Imagine what will happen when you sign up and drive with Silver Pack, when you drive out with the Grey Mondays. The opportunities are humongous. Let us stop keeping this to ourselves. Let us share with people. The gateway in here is via the Reader range, is via the opportunity pack that gives you access to this, but a lot more is available on this platform beyond this, and you just need to be a part to enjoy all that is available with Cashew Land, all that's available with Sidex, with the logistics plan, and all that is coming in the future for different opportunities that will be opening up to our members as we grow. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have for us tonight. Like I said, I want this meeting to be a bit chatty. So I'm going to allow us to unmute, a few of us unmute, and just share, where do you see this opportunity going? So just 2 more minutes. Where is the opportunity going? What do you feel? What do you see? And how can we be more visible in your region? I see Mrs. Adiza here, and I'm thinking Sokoto, we can do better in Sokoto. We can drive more in Sokoto. What will happen if Mrs. Adiza actually has a way, to lock down Sokoto in every angle, all the pharmacies, all the outlets, all the people, and share this product and make sure that people are getting to see the value that they bring. Imagine if different people amongst us here are able to cover our territories and really spread this product. I was looking at Restore. Restore is a product that if 1 million women in Nigeria get a pack of Restore, I don't think we have sold to all the people that need it. Imagine 1 million women with Restore. 1 million women with Restore is how much turnover is that? That's 7.5 billion. In Nigeria, we're 200 million. The ladies are probably 55 million, 110 million. And the ladies that are above, that are at the age where they are beginning to become women 13 and above, are way more than 55 million. Imagine if we only sell 1 million, okay? Imagine the income potentials, imagine the revenue, imagine the possibilities. And these are things that, can be driven. Restore alone has huge potentials. Then look at fire for men, and look at what's happening with men above 40. Look at each of the products, see the potentials. Ladies and gentlemen, if we keep this to ourselves and we go get people signed up into our team, we won't have a big team. But if we sign up people into our team and grow this big, there's no limit to what we can achieve. So, ladies and gentlemen, do we have a comment or two from two people before we wind down today's meeting? Anybody? You want to say something, just raise up your hand and we'll ask you to unmute, and then we can gist. Do I have a hand up there? Anybody? Do we have a hand up there? Yes. Temito Wadigoki. Please, you can go ahead and unmute and share with us.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, good evening. Good evening. We can't hear you anymore. I think you muted again.
Hello, I said I jumped in quite late.
Ah, okay.
Yes, but I heard about the restore, so I think something came in mind. I think there are a lot of people who need that restore, but I don't know. We're not really getting, or let me just say personally, more information about the restore to really push it. To get those who really would need it. Some of them would try once in a while and then they feel it's not really working. So I don't know if there's a way we can get, maybe a campaign or something regarding restore, especially to build that speed of trust. Because I know the product is really genuine and it works very well. I don't know if we've been able to cut across. That's the real uniqueness of that product for them to really, grasp it.
So I think you just need to put your ears close to the business. We just launched. We did a public launch for Restore last month, and it was a big event. The testimonies were out of this world. The newspaper coverage was huge. We had different publications publish about the launch. We had a lot of showing on social media. We had a few influencers around as well. I think what we need to do is, because we are also a network marketing company, there's a lot we can do individually within our space. Restore, the information about Restore is out, it's available on the platform. Maybe we'll share more. The product is good for It's not just restore for, it's for females, it's for ladies, it's for ladies, for girls, people that have anything that is connected to hormones. Restore is a banger, essentially. Some of the testimonies I heard really warmed my own heart, about elderly people and their mood swings, about young people and fertility. Restore is amazing. So I think what we can do is publish more information on the platforms, develop more infomercials on it, and let people be armed to be able to share with their friends. Every woman every lady is a potential market space for Restore. I'm just going to amplify that. And all the products actually, the Reader Beaters, the cleanser, the fat burner, the fire for men, all amazing products. The personal hygiene products, amazing products. The only thing that needs to happen with this is we push it out. And the best way to push out within the network is build a team. Get somebody on board on the account of you can become a distributor for this. You can become somebody who has access to this, and you can be a channel for this, and you can make money from this. I assure you, everyone here, the prices of raw materials, the prices of packaging today are way, way, way more. Okay, are way, way, way more than the costs, the selling price of the products today. We are just managing at these prices. GSK in Nigeria is closing down. Their number one reason of closing down is the cost of packaging materials. Okay, the costs that are happening are huge, and so we at current prices, at current values, we have a steal of a deal. In the days to come, like I was sharing earlier, some of these prices will be dollarized. I don't think networkers will complain because it means you also earn in dollars. Okay, but the beautiful thing is today we have value in our hands at very affordable prices. Let's go out there and spread the word. Okay, is anybody else raising their hand? I want to close in the next 3 minutes. Any hands raised? I think there's a message that was shared in the chat box. Please pay attention. Go to Official Reader.
My hand is up, sir.
Okay, please go ahead.
Okay. Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I'm so excited for this opportunity because almost they are so excited about the opportunity as well. But it's so unfortunate that some of them are not in the meeting tonight because they asked me some questions which I asked them to come and ask themselves.
Okay.
But maybe I should just ask on their behalf, then maybe any opportunity. And if this recording can be made available to us, sir, I don't know. It just all right. Thank you, sir. So the first question is somebody asked about the title of the land, then the size. So I told the person it's 1 acre, but I don't know the title. I couldn't mention that.
So they'll get that's what the land is what they'll get is a deed of assignment and survey. They'll get their land documents. It's not land.
Okay.
It's land. So we're starting with land we've always owned. We bought the land many years ago. We sold to a number of our distributors. They got their deed of assignment and their survey. The land is free of government acquisition. The land is in Alabata. Okay. It will be used. The idea is for it to be used as farmland until such a time as it becomes commercially viable for other purposes. But what I've discovered is you can make your capital over and over again from the land, even without having to build. Okay, so when you get all your deeds, you get all your titles, and on the day you feel the land is more valuable to you than the cashew on it, you are very welcome to uproot the ones in the center, remain the ones that do at fence, and build what you want to build.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's good. Then another question is, there's one uncle of mine in the UK. After sharing the opportunity with him, he got so excited that he has been looking for an opportunity like that he bought some land in Ibadan, about 2 acres for cashew purpose. Now, me sharing this with him that he will buy from us as well. I want to be an investor in a cashew land. Then can the company partner with him to also plant cashew on the one he have in Ibadan? Something like that. Is it possible?
Yeah. So what I would say is nothing is impossible. Are you hearing me?
Okay.
I'll
Yes,
say
sir.
nothing is impossible. It may not, we'll have to do the costing of that separately, because the economies of scale on this one allows us to be able to maintain at such low prices per year. Because when we're going to this one, we are going to 100 people's farm. So the price comes down. If you are going to Ibadan and we're going to only his farm, we can do it, but it just will cost him. He won't be able to analyze the numbers for that with this one. Do you understand? So we have to do special costing
Okay, sir.
for what he wants us to do for him. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Is this clear?
All right, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Awesome. So well done again, everybody. Please,
Yes,
if for people that
it's
want,
clear, sir.
okay, awesome. For people that want to have other information about Restore, about different products, please follow us at Official Real Natural on IG. You see the compendium of information on Restore and other products. Follow the accounts for information on and on. Share with your contacts as well. And then for the people, for us who are driving the network, the best time to drive the network is now. People are looking for opportunity. People will run into different kinds of scam. We are going to be a voice of truth and a voice of consistency in this time, showing them the pathway to wellness and wealth. And I want to say congratulations everybody on this channel, because we have amazing days ahead of us. Thank you very much, everyone. It's a good place to close the meeting. I think we've exceeded the time we have. I can see more hands are being raised. I don't know. I can see Ms. Omojoku's hand raised. I can see more hands being raised. I think we have passed today's runway. Let's close today's meeting. I'm sure we'll answer some of the questions in the various groups. Thank you very much. Have a beautiful day.